Former New York Governor George Pataki is with me in studio, and good morning to you.
Good morning,
You've
Bill.
had some hot words on this as well. First, take O'Reilly's point. Should he resign or not? Simple
No,
question.
I don't think he should resign, but I think the mayor should unequivocally apologize to the police department of New York. First, for not having their back, and second of all, for running a campaign and then serving as mayor in a way that has demonized the police and created a climate where this type of insane act could occur.
Well, O'Reilly's big point is that he's lost control of the department that he essentially governs, and if that's the case, you cannot get it back. Is that true?
This is the most professional, best-trained police department in the world, and they are going to do their job regardless of who the mayor is. So I don't think he has to resign. I think he has lost their respect, certainly, and that's understandable, but they will do the job regardless of who the mayor is.
Even though the mayor sided with protesters. And has for weeks.
Yes, Bill. This is a very professional police department. They're going to do their duty. They take their oath and they take it seriously. And that's one of the reasons what de Blasio, what Holder, what Sharpton didn't just do in the last few weeks, but have done for the last 2 years in demonizing this great professional force has created this climate where there's so much hatred towards the police.
Can that group, can they recover in this relationship?
I don't know about this relationship, but I think the people of New York will rally around this police department. They know that they have put their lives on the line, not just in the last few months, but for years, saved thousands of lives. We went from the most dangerous city in America to the safest city in America, and we owe that to the NYPD. And I think the city will rally behind them. This effort to demonize them as racist occupiers will finally fail. It should have never occurred in the first place. I'm an optimist by nature. I believe in our police department. I'm always going to have their backs, and I think the people of New York City will too.
It's an amazing thing what they have done, you know, given the economy where it was and where it is now and the way the city's been built.
You know, two things have happened. First of all, you had the mayor's race in 2013 where everybody wanted Sharpton support. So the one who could most demonize the police was the one more likely to win the anti-police vote in a Democratic primary. And that created this climate. And then you had Eric Holder weigh in and sue the New York Police Department for illegal racial profiling when they in fact had done more than any police department in the country to save lives, particularly in low-income, high-crime minority neighborhoods. Having the Attorney General validate this racial attack on the police department made it even a bigger issue in people's minds. This didn't just happen overnight.
You know, I think about, the comments you make about Al Sharpton and also Eric Holder. Where is the president, or where should you believe the president?
You know, the president had no qualms going on TV and making a statement right after Ferguson. Where has he been on this? He put out a paper statement. He should be on the air supporting our police, telling the people of America how important their role is, how dangerous their role is, how proud he is of what they do to protect every American and uphold the rule of law. You know, Will, where have Holder or Obama been recognizing that on average over 100 police officers a year are killed in the line of duty? You haven't heard that from their mouths at all. The president should be on air supporting our police.
Well, why do you think that has not happened?
I have no idea what this president thinks. I do know, though, that he, Holder, contributed to this climate where people, and by the way, the New York Police Department is a majority-minority force, have been demonized by important people in a way that's totally wrong.
That's a great point. That's a reflection of the city, too.
Yes.
On Saturday afternoon, I believe you sent out this tweet, okay?
Right.
And the reaction is... There's a lot of reaction.
A lot of reaction.
Sickened by these barbaric acts, which sadly are a predictable outcome of divisive anti-cop rhetoric of hashtag Eric Holder and hashtag Mayor de Blasio. Mm-hmm. Take that back?
Not at all. I mean it as much then as when I sent it. I get a little emotional about protecting our police. I saw what they did on September 11th. I saw police officers die. I attended too many of their funerals. I am always going to have their back. And the job they have done, particularly in low-income, high-crime, minority neighborhoods, in saving lives, should be applauded, not demonized, as de Blasio did throughout his campaign, as Sharpton, who both de Blasio and Obama have embraced, and certainly by Eric Holder, who has the gall not to investigate the Chicago policing, where too many African Americans weekend after weekend were killed on the South Side.
And does not get the attention.
They don't get any
should.
attention. But New York, where the rate of violent crime went down by more than any place in the country, that's where he investigates. It's the wrong acts.
There is new video. Apparently, the mayor has gone to the memorial site in Brooklyn, where this occurred at 3 o'clock in the afternoon on Saturday, the assassination of these two officers while they were sitting on patrol inside of their cars. So this is part now. And stop me, folks, in the control room, if there's some audio here that we want to listen to. Okay, so no audio, but he did make a visit there earlier today. This is part of the recovery process for this man and this politician in New York now.
I think.
Can he do it?
I think it's right that he is doing that. He will never win back the respect of the police. It's too late for Officer Liu and Officer Ramos. The climate was created that took their lives tragically. But what he is doing now is appropriate, showing respect, visiting the families. But what he has to do is unequivocally apologize to the police department of this city, because he did not stand up for them, and in fact he demonized them when they were doing such a tremendous job in making this city safe.
I don't think you expect to hear that apology just based on your answer, do you, or not?
I do. If this mayor...
You think he will?
I hope he will. If this mayor is serious about bringing us together, and the city, I think, will come together behind our police, this mayor has to acknowledge that what he did prior to this horrible act was wrong.
Governor, thank you. George Pataki, nice to see you.
Thank you, Bill.
Best to you and your family.
You too.
Okay.